You don't know what free is?
It's real popular.
So, I've known Alex for ages now, and we actually cosplayed together in 2010 when he was the Elusive Man and I was Shepard.
That's correct.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy times.
Long time.
Long time. So, Alex has been making all kinds of crazy costumes, and he's also Octopimp on YouTube, and he does anime parodies.
Check him out.
Mostly about free.
Yeah, the swimming anime.
Yeah, Alex, tell us about the big animes.
Okay, well, right now, a lot of people you're going to be seeing around conventions, they are going to be cosplaying Kill La Kill, and they're going to be cosplaying Free. They're two really popular animes right now. And also because to be completely honest, the free cosplays aren't really that difficult.
Right, well that's great for beginner cosplay.
Exactly.
They love the show, they want to dress up as the character, and then they just go and buy some like swimming pants and jacket.
And they buy the Iwatobi track jacket, and then they get because they have like the long leg swimsuits.
Yes.
Yeah. And they're always in really good shape, so it's good looking guys.
Good looking guys out on the con floor, getting all the pics.
Yeah.
All rubbing up against each other.
Right? It's great. I love it. I love it. There was a ball pit at Anime Expo. We were all swimming in it. It was awesome.
Weren't there really?
Yeah, they had like photo booth areas that you could take pictures in.
That's amazing.
And we were all like jumping around in the ball pit, and like there was a bunch of Iwatobi swim crew people in there. It was great.
That's amazing.
Good times.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So Kill La Kill is the other one though. That's what I cosplayed from because I'm not in good enough shape to cosplay from free.
Oh please.
So,
anyone can cosplay what they want.
That's true.
Don't make me get all snappy fingers on you.
That's true. I cosplayed Inumata, who's one of the 4 generals that are like the bad guys in the show.
So tell me about how you made this, because I am not a seamstress or seamster as you would call it, and I've never sewn. I mean, I've sewn a bunch of things, but I have a really hard time with anime because a lot of them have clean lines, and that's kind of something that really intimidates me. Like, 'cause it's so clean. Like, you can't just like mess up and be like battle damage and just walk away.
Exactly. Well, an interesting thing about these uniforms, and I love it, is that they're basically just school uniforms. So if you can take like just a regular old jacket pattern and then just kind of modify it a little bit, and modifying patterns really isn't that hard. Like for instance, Inumata specifically has a really high collar with this fur, so I got some fake fur and sewed it into the collar, and I just extended the collar up and put some interfacing in there so it kind of like stands up and just kind of just go and like flop over. So yeah, as you can see, it like stands up on its own. In the show, when he talks, well, normally it's like closed around his mouth, so it would like.
So you can't see him talk.
So you can't see it. Well, when he talks, it like goes and like opens up, and then he talks, and then when he's done talking, it like closes again. I wanted to put some magnets in there, but I didn't think that it would work because like I'd have to put like long magnets so that it closed all the way.
And those aren't very strong either.
No, they're not. So what I did is I just put a zipper, just a regular old black zipper on the front that zips all the way to the top instead of normally to the neck where it would regularly be.
Right.
And so I just didn't cut the zipper. One thing that was kind of interesting to do is the symbol on the front here.
Yeah, that looks like it's top stitched, which is really hard.
Yeah, it's super hard. I turned it into an applique, and then appliqued it, and then stitched it.
Oh, so you ironed it on.
I ironed it on first, then sewed it. Because that way it doesn't shift around, and like it's really, really on there good. This is a quick Alex tip from me to you. This is a personal tip. If you can attach something mechanically as opposed to chemically, always do it. So instead of gluing, sew it, or rivet it, or whatever. So mechanically attach it as opposed to
or glue it with the glue that I use.
Yeah, barge.
Super toxic.
Yeah, or use that.
Yeah.
Instead of just kind of having these little wires like hang on for dear life on the cuff.
Right.
And I attached them mechanically through these clips so that if they did get pulled, they just kind of like fail like that, and then I could just reattach them. Can I turn this around real quick?
Yeah. Oh, you did the lining inside too.
Yeah.
The lining inside too.
Yeah. I mean.
See, that's the difference between anime cosplay and what I do. I'm like lining. It's just fancy. It's just like a coat.
Yeah. So I had help with these pouches. He kind of has these like little pouches with spikes on the side.
So why do you need like these are like for how much hard you did on this part? I mean, these pouches look like the easy part to me.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty straightforward. I mean, just making a little pouch is very easy. You make the front and the back, and then you make the strip. And then you kind of sew them together.
Right, and then you put the spike on.
The spike on, yeah. I wish I would have used some interfacing in the spike because they kind of like...
You could have stuffed them.
They're like little flaccid spikes. But yeah, I could have stuffed them, but I guess I just wasn't thinking about it. So yeah, anyway, also, good thing to note, these pouches served as pockets.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone knows the horrors of having a cosplay without pockets.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Awful.
Anyway.
I mean, it looks great. Like,
Thank you.
I want to be able to sew this good. Like, I can't, but I want to. Like, because it's so, like, professional. It's just it's like pro sewing.
A lot of it. Well, thank you. When I had the wig for Inumata, he has this kind of like ice blue hair. And when I got the wig, I bought it online. And it was supposed to come pre-styled, but it didn't. It was just really awful and not styled at all. And so I actually had my friend April, Eloquent Artistry. If you can look her up, you can find her on Facebook. She does amazing wigs. She entered the Iron Wig competition, Artist Iron Wig competition.
Iron wig?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah. And she just like popped over and brought her kit, her like thinning brush and all that stuff, and was just thinning scissors, and I was just like, okay, great, let's just fix up the wig, and it took her like 30 minutes, and it looks great. Like, it looks very close to the kind of hair he actually has.
That's awesome.
And a cool little trick is if your wig has like spiky bangs, like as a lot of anime characters do, you can use dressmaker's pins like this to sort of separate them out, and then keep them separate when they're on your wig head.
Oh, nice.
So like that's a little trick that you can do to.
And then you can like spray them with hairspray.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you don't have to hold them.
Yeah,
so that way
cool.
you can kind of like do this kind of thing. So see, that way it won't like separate out.
Anime hair is like wow shoulders. It's like not possible.
Yeah, anime wigs are a whole nother beast. Those are a skill. I respect anybody who can do anime wigs.
Yeah. So tell me about this one. What is this?
Okay, so this is a helmet from a show called Kamen Rider. It's a Tokusatsu show, which is Japanese for special filming. It basically means special effects.
Can I edit a picture in here? I'm reminding myself of Alex's desk covered in Kamen Rider action figures. Here it is. Here's Alex's desk covered.
Those are all mine.
Kamen Rider action figures.
You see Kamen Rider Meteor right there.
Yep, there it is. All right. Anyway, back to the helmet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kamen Rider was brought over for a series, but it was awful. Sorry, Saban. Masked Rider sucked. Put a picture of Saban's Masked Rider, big cross through it.
Okay.
Big old right through it.
It's me doing it, so I'll be doing it.
So do that. Not good. It's no good.
Barry does not exist. It's either me or Hillary.
One of you two.
Yeah.
One of you two.
Right.
One of you two.
We'll do it right here.
Put that in, Holly. The cool thing about cosplaying from Toku is that it's all feasible. Because these are all suits that have been made in actuality, and people wear them and do stunts in them.
Right.
So it's very different from like an anime or video game costume, which only exists in virtual space.
Or it's just like good luck.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips for people who are looking to cosplay as an anime character?
One is give yourself enough time. That's going to be my best tip. Is make sure you give yourself enough time and plan accordingly to what you want. Plan ahead, especially for anime costumes. On the other hand, like on the other end of the spectrum, if I can give another tip.
Yeah, go for it.
If it's
no more tips.
No, none. You're done.
You're done. No more.
If it's just a simple costume, like if you're doing like, gosh, like Ash from Pokemon.
Yeah, we did Misty. We did Misty from Pokemon.
Super easy.
We did it. Becky and I did it in like 2 seconds. It was a day.
Yeah.
We went to like American Apparel in the thrift store.
Red suspenders.
And just like was Misty.
The yellow tank top, the yellow cutoff.
Yeah.
It's super easy. Like
easy.
I'm assuming that if you're gonna make something crazy complicated, give yourself enough time. But even if you are doing something super simple, just like go for it. Just get creative. Because once again, it only has to kind of look good on film, and so, at least for me. Another thing that you want to consider is wearing makeup. Especially, this is something, girls tend to have no problem with this. They wear makeup for the most part, but some guys just really don't like doing it.
Right.
They feel, I don't know, whatever their reasoning. It can really help though, especially with anime cosplays, because it'll make you look so much better for photos. And I do it, I put
contouring, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to look, like all like pale or like, or you want to look good for photos. So for when I wore Inumata, I put like just a basic foundation on, and then I had to color my eyebrows so it matched the wig. And it looks so much better than if I didn't. Like if I had my natural colored brows, it just shows up a lot better in photos. So don't be afraid to wear some makeup if you're a guy. Like don't shy away from that. You look great.
take those gender stereotypes and shove them where the sun don't shine.
Throw them away. Throw them in the trash.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks to Alex for joining us.
Of course.
And teaching everyone about anime cosplay.
Yeah, alright.
Because cosplay what you want, and whenever you want, wherever you want. Even if you're in a swimming pool of Chuck E. Cheese balls.
With a lot of other hot dudes.